It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon. It is the 22nd of June, 2023. You're listening to The Big Show. Hoodie, Jay, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard. And Minogue, looking and sounding great, mate. How's life?
Yeah, going pretty grouse, thanks, mate. I think I'm really on the mend here.
Yeah, you're looking on the
I reckon
mend.
about 62% now.
Good on you, mate.
63. It just went down again, 62.
Oh, 62.
Shit. Thought I was on the up there, Keyzie.
Well, as I say, as always, mate, you're looking fantastic.
I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, really
I appreciate
good.
that,
Really
you
good.
sick bastard.
Keyzie, on the other hand.
You're looking good, man. Is that a camouflage T-shirt you're
Yeah,
wearing?
a camo
camo
T-shirt
top,
and
yeah.
a camo swanny.
Well, it's just a regular green swanny and a
Yeah,
camo
yeah.
top. Yeah, green on green. I think it looks
Are
good.
you-
And then you've got your Paul
Namu,
Yeah. It's also green.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
I love the fact.
And your
this-
eyes are brown.
Yeah. One of the things
Brown
I love
eyes.
about you, Keyzie, is
What?
that you make a real effort to colour coordinate your clothes.
I
And it's-
genuinely do,
You
yeah.
know, you look great, mate.
You do too. You've got that same sweater you've had on the last few days. Faded New Balance number.
Is it a sweater or a sweatshirt?
It's a hoodie.
Well, it's a hoodie. It's a zip-up hoodie.
Yeah. But like you, Keyzie, I wear a T-shirt underneath to absorb my stench. And
Yeah, that's right.
So that you don't have to wash it.
I don't. Well, I've only worn it 2 days in a row.
Actually, you know what I've noticed as well is ever since I've started making fun of Jason as skivvies, he's stopped wearing skivvies.
Yeah, well, you make fun of a lot of things, actually.
Yeah,
You're a
well,
little bastard.
I am.
It's lucky that I'm an experienced man of the world, Keyzie, or I could take issue with it. But
Right. PG.
It's just like water off a duck's back, to be honest with you.
Right, okay.
Hey, now listen, it's
Certainly
great to
got
have
the
your
beak for that.
company today.
Yeah.
And we've got a massive show ahead, so stay tuned.
$5
Let's get into
bucks.
a bit of music, shall we? Bit of Stone Temple Pilots to kick us off.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Stone Temple Pilots here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 9 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh,
So last weekend was my daughter's birthday. I might
Yes,
have mentioned it.
you did.
And my mother came up from the Hawke's Bay.
Marge.
For the, I call her Mum.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's sort of the nature of being a grandparent, isn't it? They sort of want to spoil their grandchild. They don't
Totally,
see
mate.
them all the time. They want to be the favourite. That's important because all of a
Yes.
sudden there's competition for the rest of the family. They have to somehow put them in front of the other grandmothers.
yes.
You know, the great-grandmothers, the aunties.
And these days, like my kids, no, without a word of a lie, ended up having 10 grandparents.
Oh,
You
really?
know, because
That's
of
a
all
lot
the,
of
the
grandparents.
fractured relationships and all that jazz.
Yeah, indeed. And so what happened with Mum while she was here was, there's spoiling, but then there's ruining.
Yes.
And I feel that that's where my mum took it to. She did some babysitting. We went out one night. She's like, oh, no, you'll be all good. We're just going to watch some TV before she goes to bed. We're going to watch some Bluey and then some Paw Patrol. It's like, that is a horrendous idea. That is not happening. And she said, no, it is happening. Your wife said it was okay. I said, oh, you said it was okay. But what I didn't know was, my mother had really cornered my wife in the kitchen and bullied her into allowing it.
Yes.
Then we came home, and surprise, surprise, my daughter had not gone to sleep. She was too wired from watching TV. And so Mum was out the back smoking a dart with her.
Wait, with your daughter?
Yes. And to me, that's beyond grandparenting. For
Totally,
me.
mate.
No,
Well-
I don't mind the bonding.
Yes.
100% my daughter's going to smoke when the time is right. But I want to be the one to give her her first cigarette. And
Totally.
I just sort of feel like she's stepping in the way of,
Right.
it's
So
taken
you're
away
annoyed.
it's taken away those big moments for me as a father.
Very similar experience that I had, with my mum, and she was looking after the young one. It was my first young one, actually, and I think she was similar age, actually, Mogey, about
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
And my partner and I went out there and had a lovely dinner together, and I left the little one with Mum, and I get home. They're both out the back on the patio having a bucky bong.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
How-
hang
4
on a
years
second.
old?
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
That's just you showing off and wanting to, show how cool you are.
Exactly.
I'll,
Hang
never,
on, no.
I'll never forget one of my father actually saying to me, the other thing about being a grandparent, the great thing about being a grandparent is you can give them back at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And he said that to me.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you what else they do. Not only you'll drop them off at the grandparents, they'll load them up with sugar all day long, TV, games,
Yeah.
sugar, and then you'll go to pick them up, cocaine, all that jazz.
What?
You'll go and pick them up and they'll be off their heads.
Absolutely.
And you have to deal with it, and your father's like, hey, see you later, bye-bye.
Exactly right. So as a result of that, I think we're going to have the Big Show Big Poll.
All right.
The Big Poll. And it's very simple today. Grandparents, yes or no?
What do you mean,
Yes or no?
grandparents, yes or no?
Yeah, grandparents. It's going to be any easier, Keyzie.
No,
yes
no,
or no?
what does that mean? Like, do you
Get
want...
rid of them.
Get rid of grandparents?
Get rid of them.
Right, okay.
They're ruining our kids, Keyzie.
If you want to vote, Hodaki Big Show, go to the Instagram poll. Otherwise, text us on 3483. Grandparents, yes or no? Or call us 0800 Hodaki.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
In excess there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. The Hodaki Big Show Big Poll today. Grandparents, yes or no?
Yay or no?
Are they ruining our kids? We've got a few texts on that, haven't we, Keyzie, on 3483?
Certainly have. There's also a poll up at the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story. Go and vote there. Currently, grandparents, yes, winning 75 to 25%.
Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting.
Here's a text. Nah, got to keep Nan. She can cook a damn good feed.
Yeah, but that's not really personality driven, is
Right, yeah, okay.
it? She can cook. Okay, well,
What about this one? Grandparents, hell yes, my granddad was the greatest man I've ever known and I miss him every day.
yep. Okay.
That's a good
fair
point.
Cop, fair cop. Now, we've got a caller on the line, actually, fellas. Morna, and she's not happy, apparently. So, Morna, how's life?
I'm sitting in nature and it's pouring, so for those poor people that don't need this, that's how life is.
Yeah. No, that's no good, Morna. Hey, what's your thoughts on grandparents, Morna? Are you a grandparent yourself? What's the story?
I have a 2-year-old granddaughter who is the love of my life.
Oh, that's lovely.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
But
lovely.
you know what disturbed me? I'm sitting in my car just about choking at your voices and your words, and I'm thinking you're bagging your mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyzie.
I am.
No,
You
I
are
haven't said
bagging
anything.
Your mothers, so
Yeah.
hush your naughty mouth,
Yeah.
because without her,
I'd
Without
be half the man I am today.
anybody.
Yeah,
Well,
no, look.
no, I'm just saying your mother was the one that brought you up.
Yeah,
No,
Mogey.
you shouldn't
Yeah, well,
bag
that's right.
Granny.
So she can take the blame.
Well, the other thing you said, which is a bit outrageous, is I'd like to be the first one to offer my daughter a bucky bong or my kid a bucky bomb and
Yeah.
a cigarette. Well, by the time they grow up, they won't be as silly as you.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know, this is the thing, though. It's incredible how quickly habits are formed, Morna,
Oh,
because...
look, my children smoke. I quit smoking, I get that. But, you know,
Yeah.
I
they
know.
won't be able to buy cigarettes by then.
Yeah, well, that's exactly. They'll be
Well,
outlawed
you know,
anyway.
don't
yeah.
worry about that because we do a little horticulture course at home and we're growing our own tobacco and marijuana,
That-
Morna,
oh,
so
that's
good
good.
times.
That's true. But thanks for your thoughts, Morna. That very good. Hey, and you know, this is the other thing I found when my parents would come over, the grandparents, you know, and
Yeah.
especially when the babies are new and they sit there and they drink their cup of tea and they watch you, you know,
They
doing
do.
your stuff, and they judge you, Mogey.
do.
They judge you.
They
And,
do.
Like, you'll be changing a nappy and my mum will be over my shoulder going, "Oh, do you do it like that? Do you?"
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And it's like, well, yes, I do, Mum. That's how I do it.
Yeah,
Right.
I know.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
my mum raised a couple of kids and that, and then she comes over. You know, the kid's not long home from the hospital. Giving her first bath, I pick her up out of the crib, and I just palm her skull with my hand. You know, just pick her up like that.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
Pick her up,
like
pick
a
her up
crane.
by the head. You know,
Yeah,
one of those
yeah,
machines
just-
that you
yeah,
can
like
win toys
the
from.
claw. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I go the claw. Pick her up by the head.
She would have loved that.
And she's like, you don't pick kids up like that. It's like, times have changed, man. You know, this is not 1976.
Absolutely.
Go put the knives on.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. A bit of AC/DC for you there. And it is exactly 20 minutes to 5 o'clock. And a special treat at the moment. We've got Maddie Heath in the studio with us. because of this.
On Friday, July 21st, history will be made at Auckland's Q Theatre. It's the first ever Matt and Jerry show live.
Auckland City, let's get busy.
Matt Heath and Jeremy Wells on stage, sharing shocking stories from their horrific broadcasting careers in this intimate audio-visual spectacular.
At last, ladies and gentlemen, the truth. This is the Shocker and Rewalker.
The Matt and Jerry show live at the Q Theatre Friday, July 21. Limited tickets on sale this Friday.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
Filth.
Nothing wrong with a bit of filth, Matty. Hey, that's exciting, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, an audio-visual 90-minute spectacular. I was just saying to Minogio before that, you know, how Oprah used to hide... presents under the seats.
Yeah, Look under your seats, everyone.
Yeah. I was thinking about hiding Keyzie under one seat, and then would have Hoodie Jase under another.
Like a booby prize with Keyzie.
Yeah, you just look down and then you see, look at that.
Keizie's been under my seat the whole
time. For 45 minutes of this live audio-visual spectacular with Matt and Jerry on stage.
Yeah, let's get up there and do an opener. We could open.
Yeah, we could do that if you wanted to, Matty. I've
seen Keyzie's stand-up.
I know.
Very good.
A lot of puns.
Pun City.
Why can't you just say that it was good and then we just move on?
It was really good.
It was so good,
if you like
Keyzie.
puns.
We were really proud of you. So what brought this on, Matty? Because, let's be honest, you've had an extensive broadcasting career,
Absolutely.
a magnificent broadcasting
Hugely
career.
successful.
And did it just feel right? Did it just feel like the time?
I thought it was ready for me to tread the boards again.
Yeah, sure.
The call of the theatre is strong in me to, put on the paint, stand in front of those lights and present myself with my deep booming voice to a live crowd. We talk to hundreds of thousands of people every day here at Radio Hodaki on the Big Show and the Breakfast Show, but you can't look into their eyes and experience them and have a drink with them afterwards and charge them $39.95 each.
It is nice to be up on stage and sort of be talking amongst yourselves while they're all talking amongst themselves.
Yeah, that's
as well,
right.
Yeah. I noticed on that the ad that you did there, that little promo, very nice as well.
Very well.
Voice that, really
great voice from Pueblo Escobar.
I noticed that you've said in there that you're going to reveal what the Shocker and Rewalker is, which is an appalling attempt from you to try and boost ticket sales, because I don't think you will reveal that, will you?
No, I'm not going to be revealing the Shocker. You think I'm crazy?
I've got a question too.
You guys have a few ideas about what happened in Rewalker that day, and you really think I'm going to... There's got to be another 7 years before I get into any of that stuff.
What is it says here, an intimate yet spectacular audiovisual treat with embarrassing stories, hilarious games. What games
what are the games you playing there?
Hilarious games, Keyzie.
You're going to
hilarious ones.
Dim the
I'm trying to
lights
think
and
of a
break up the
hilarious
Well,
game.
okay, let me paint a picture for you. On the stage set, it's going to have, we're rebuilding where Jeremy Wells lost his virginity on the Northern in the 90s.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
We've got
nice.
the
The garage.
And one of those games is people could come on stage and they can either be the family that was sleeping around Jeremy.
That's right.
Well, he had lost his virginity underneath, and one lucky person is going to be able to get in the sleeping bag with Jerry.
Oh, that's
on stage.
good.
That's a hilarious game. Also, we're building a set
sex game
of Ross Creek Reservoir in Dunedin where I lost my virginity.
Oh,
That'll
nice.
be there, yes.
Will there also be a farm post?
Yeah, that's
there,
right.
where Mash can lean up against it. That's where he lost his virginity. But he was suffering from erectile dysfunction at the time as a result of imbibing too much booze.
Yeah, whiskey.
All been there, mate.
Yeah, we're thinking we might set up a fence post in the maybe in the toilets.
Yeah.
Out the back.
Well, I want to delve a little bit deeper into this, Matty, so we'll go to a tune if you don't mind, and we'll get back to
you. Have you
mate.
heard of Jimi Hendrix, man?
Huge fan of James.
You like
Hendy.
this then, mate?
Henderson.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Jimi Hendrix there, 4:48 this Thursday evening. Hope you're having a great day out there. We've got a special treat. We've got Matty Heath in the studio.
What a treat.
Telling us all about his new live show, which is... When is it happening, Matty, by the way? I forgot.
I believe it's going... What's the date tomorrow?
23rd.
Oh, yeah, so the 23rd is when tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. tomorrow. You go to radiohodaki.co.nz to buy those tickets, and then the show is on the 21st of July at Q Theatre in Auckland. It's going to be spectacular, boys.
Yeah, it sounds like it, mate. You're a nervy performer on the stage?
No, I love it.
Right.
I get really barred up.
I always used to have a little bit of a power chunder before I went.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
always.
really?
Not anymore, but I mean... It's kind of weird, isn't it? Because, I mean, you have a daily audience of, 600, 700,000, which is live.
Yeah.
But there is something different and intimate about actually looking into the eyes of the people watching.
Judging you.
Every morning, all I do is...
maybe?
Yeah, hating me.
Yeah.
Every morning, speaking of hating me, every morning all I look into is one set of eyes, and that's the elitist eyes of Jeremy Wells.
Yeah. God, he's just so...
God, he's just...
He's so...
Just Elitist?
Yeah, and
Oh, you've got a bit of a thing for him. haven't you?
he's just.
I don't know. He's not my kind of thing.
I mean, I'm just saying
he's mine.
Is he your kind of
he
thing?
is, yeah,
Is he your
he's a
type?
good-looking
Is he
fella.
your
He's sort
type,
of,
Keyzie?
Massively.
Is he? Yeah, right.
definitely.
Yeah, it's not my type.
You both
Keyzie
are,
doesn't
though.
stop going
Yeah.
on about him, Matty, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm
It's
more-
getting a bit of a worry.
He's a bit of a. He's like a rakish Brad Pitt.
Yeah, right. I'm more of a mashy. I'm sort of more of a
You
mashy.
like mash?
For my radio
So
DJs,
sort of,
mash.
Sort
Yeah,
of low,
okay.
Outside of you
low
guys, obviously.
intelligent, sort of capable of lifting heavy stuff.
Not capable of getting the job done against a fence post in
that's
Canterbury
right.
back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah, yeah.
So regarding the show, with us, and it is kind of a sort of brief history of your broadcasting career.
Yeah, no, look, it's going to be a lot to do with sexual liaisons that me and Jerry have experienced across our lifetime.
So
It's
it'll be
sort
a
of
short
a
show,
stage. It'll be lots of short pieces.
Yeah.
Bite
Will there
size.
be any?
Bite size.
Will there be any reenactments?
Yep,
because
yep.
something that you could do is you could tell the story, pull
Yep.
two people up out
Yep.
of the audience, and
Yes.
as you
Get
narrate
them
the
to
story, they have to perform
Yes.
Yeah,
what's
nice.
going on, and
Yeah,
that would be
Yeah,
a
that's what we're talking
brilliant
about,
piece of theatre.
The hilarious games that are going to be involved
That's
in
one
this.
of them, is it?
It sounds like this isn't a real thing. When we talk about it, but it is a real thing.
That is a real thing.
We are getting the
And
stage
it's only
designed around
$40.
only $40.
I guarantee that when the time comes to do it, on the day you'll be, so we're doing this, are we?
Yeah, are we
because
really
at the
doing
moment it just seems like a dream. It seems like, that sounds like a good idea, but
want to
then
do
you
something
actually have to do
different, mix it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good on you, mate.
No.
And incidentally, sorry, Keezy.
Are you though?
Yeah,
What?
no, I genuinely am.
Oh, yeah,
there.
all good.
Where
You
did
guys
you
just
lose
watch
your
you talking
virginity,
over
Mogey?
each other a
Yeah,
little
what's
bit.
that?
I lost my virginity in the front yard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Of somebody's house as I was walking home, trying my best, my very best, actually, making a concerted effort. I'd slipped out of the pub early to try and get away from my best friend's ex-girlfriend.
And then you ran
But
into her in the yard.
she caught me at 133 Tirratira Road. Lavelle.
Wow.
Your time will come, Keyzie, don't you worry.
I was going to say my wedding night. What about you, Jase? It was 1812.
In 1962.
Did the person get pregnant? You're dangerously fertile. Jason
no,
Hoyt.
surprisingly, actually,
One of the rare
Matty.
times someone didn't get pregnant.
Let me just say, it was a bathroom.
It was a bathroom.
Yeah.
Portaloo?
No, not a Portaloo.
Fancy sort of bathroom or disgusting, stinky old sort of out
nice
the back of a pub?
bathroom.
Nice bathroom.
Public toilets, right? Public toilets.
No, Keyzie,
yeah.
not
Right,
public
okay.
toilets. No. So, Matty, give us the dates again, give us the location again, give us the price again.
Okay, so tickets go on sale 10 a.m. tomorrow. Details at hodaki.co.nz. And the show is on the 23rd of July.
21st of July. Friday the 21st of
23rd,
July.
the tickets go on sale. 23rd of June.
Yeah, so what day is it?
Tickets on
Is
sale
it July?
tomorrow.
Is it July now?
It's funny to me
Show's
that
on
you're,
now.
it's
The
funny to me that
show's-
they've given you the job of promoting this when you're so bad with dates.
The show's
Just
on
Google
10 a.m.
it.
tomorrow, and then tickets
No.
are on sale on the 23rd of July.
No,
No.
the
June.
tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Yes, at 10 a.m.
Hodaki.co.nz.
Yes.
Which is the 23rd of June.
Yes.
And then the show is on Friday the 21st of July.
Jeez,
at
it's going to
Q
be good.
Theatre.
It's going to be spectacular.
Good on you, Matty. Look forward to it, mate. Look
Nice
forward
beaver.
to it.
It's going to be an absolute shambles.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, sure is. Hope your Thursday's going all right. 5:03 is the time. Jeez, it was pelting down before, fellas. Didn't bring my umbrella again. Didn't bring my umbrella.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I just reckon you just got to get out and amongst it, eh?
Yeah, I
man?
suppose so.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at home and it's pelting down, I just go nude.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Same.
Feels great.
What, you go outside nude?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, just so invigorating.
Climb
Keyzie.
trees and that.
Hey, now listen, at 4 o'clock today, of course, we had the Radio Hodaki big poll.
Oh, we did too.
And today the question was grandparents, yes or no?
Which is very confusing, by the way, but still, people are voting on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story. So far, grandparents, yes, 76% of the vote.
Really?
Right, okay. Interesting.
Jeez, that's-
God, I find that
that's not
surprising.
right.
I've got to be honest with you.
That's right.
Really? So you think people shouldn't like their grandparents?
I'm surprised it's that far in favour of grandparents.
Yeah. Right.
And I'd like to know how many of those people are thinking about their own grandparents rather than the grandparents of their children.
Yes.
I think you could have worded the big poll a bit better, Keyzie.
Yeah, it was
but
a bit
that's work on
basic.
for you, man. That's only day 2. So
What do you mean?
We'll have a meeting about it tomorrow. We'll just try and just screw that down a bit. It's just going to be a bit neater, okay?
Right,
A little bit better.
It's all good.
That's a shame.
Also coming up next, of course, speaking of kids and grandparents and all that sort of palaver, kids say the darndest things. We
They
want
do,
your
though.
texts on
They do.
3483, or you can call us on 0800 Hodaki, whatever you want.
That's
Tell
right.
us something that maybe one of your kids has said to you that maybe induced a chuckle or two. And with that in mind, we've got BK vouchers to give away
That's
to
right.
people that send in texts. And of course, as I said, you can call us anytime you want. But let's start the hour with a bit of Pearl Jam.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
What did you say?
Where did you learn that?
Oi, you watch your mouth. Sorry about that. She gets it from her mother.
Kids say the damnedest things. Yes, indeed. Tell you what, the texts have been pouring in. But we've got Lewis on the line. Tell us a bit of a tale. Lewis, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, bloody good, fellas. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Good,
mate.
thanks,
good,
mate.
good. Can't complain. What's your story there, fella?
Little lad came back from Nana's house over the weekend.
Yeah.
He was spouting off a new jive. And he was saying, hi, guys. So I had to do a bit of research on what that means via my partner. And according to her, it means eat. Yes.
Eat the S word.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, I've got too much respect for our listeners, you see, so I can't say it out loud.
Right.
yeah.
Sorry, is that eat S in another language, is it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a common slur over there.
Oh, right.
Over where? Sorry, we missed that bit.
In Samoa.
Oh,
right,
Good
okay.
stuff.
And you were saying he's wandering around saying it all the time now.
Well, yeah, I've heard reports that Kindy's getting a bit sick of it, really.
Yeah.
People that know the lingo.
Oh, that's good stuff. Tell you what, Lewis, thanks for calling, mate, for giving us a good story. You've just earned yourself some BK, all right?
Oh, too easy, fellas.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
very
as
much.
that.
Yeah, bloody ripper.
Listen, and I know I don't want to make a big issue about this, but you notice he mentioned Nana.
Again.
Just in regards to our poll there, I blame Nana for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's another text on 3483. Keep them coming. Plenty of BK to go around. My little girl asked her hungover, grumpy mother, "Oh, who pissed in your cornflakes?"
And who did?
It doesn't say, unfortunately.
Yeah.
G'day, guys. I was working on a site right next to a primary school. Today, one of the kids peeked over the fence, saw me vaping, and said, "You shouldn't be vaping. Have fun at your funeral."
Jeez. Jeez. I actually went into my daughter's room yesterday. It's always a bit of a battle when it's time to get her off to school. And what she does now, I said, you can go and play in your room while I get your lunch ready and that. But what she does now is she closes her bedroom door.
Yes.
Seems young to me, but anyway. So I go in there and I say, open the door and I say, what are you doing? You having a good time? And she goes, keep your massive Keyzie honker out of it.
She did not. There's no way. She's
Unbelievable. I don't know where
Yeah.
they get it.
Oh, and they know.
I think I know.
And you know, especially with stuff like that or swear words and stuff, there is a part of them that knows that it's wrong.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yes.
And they will punish you with it time and time again.
Punishing, all right. One last one here. I asked my 3-year-old if she knew Dad's name. I gave her a hint. I said, it's what Mum calls Dad. And then she said, oh, dickhead.
Very nice.
Keep them coming on 3483.
Definitely. In the meantime, here's White Stripes.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
DD Smash there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. The time is 5:26. Now listen, the 10K Backbone shout out thanks to Super Liquor.
Jase, just quickly.
Yes.
It's just called Backbone Shout.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of see it as a
Spruce it up.
shout out.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
shout out.
Yeah,
true.
you know what I mean?
That's all good.
Well, we're
Yeah.
shouting 10K,
Yes.
but they're shouting out
Yes.
backbone.
Yes.
So I guess both kind of works.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that. It's my bad.
No,
And I
that's
think
okay,
if you've got an issue with it, Keys, we'll just have a chat in that meeting because we've got that
Yeah.
meeting scheduled.
Yeah,
Oh, we still
yeah.
do. I thought we were joking.
No,
about it.
no.
No.
It's got
No,
a few
just
things to work through, so I'd clear
Right.
my morning.
Yeah.
Clear my... Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. The 10K Backbone Shout, fellas.
It's going off, man.
It's
I
going
say
out.
you're going to go shout.
Shout out.
You're not going to do shout out. You're just going to shout.
Well, the thing is, I just read what I'm told to read,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so I read it word for word.
Yeah.
And if I mean, I can change to shout out if it's going to.
I mean, it's
I don't want to drive a
wedge.
wedge between us.
Oh no, there's no wedge. Wow.
Don't. As soon as I said wedge, I was like, damn it. All right, well, the 10K backbone shout, if you're listening thinking, what the hell is that? It's your chance to win 10 grand. All you're going to do is film yourself at work yelling backbone and then send it to us.
It's so easy, man. That's
So
what
easy,
strikes me
Jase.
about it. But as Mogey was pointing out yesterday, actually, if you get a bit creative with it, make it stand out so that we all look at it and go, that one there.
I like that one.
She's a beauty.
Jeez, hard to
That
look
one
past
there
that
is
one.
worth $10,000.
I like that one there.
And utilize what you've got at work. If you've got cool stuff at work, then use that.
Yeah.
Film that. You know what I mean,
yeah,
fellas?
Totally. And just imagine it. Imagine this. Imagine suddenly having $10,000 given to you.
Cha-ching-ga.
You look in your bank account the next day, on
next
Monday
day.
it's $13.74. On Thursday it's $10,000.
Sorry, hang on.
$10,000.
$13.74.
47 cents.
Oh, did I say 47?
And you also
Oh,
went from Monday to Thursday.
no, did I? I couldn't quite
It was a
remember
bit of a
what day.
shambles, the whole thing, if I'm
but
honest.
you take my point.
Sorry, what am I imagining?
It would take a little while to process the money.
It takes a while for the money to go in.
Yeah.
And once we take our fees and commissions.
and all that
Well,
sort of
hang on,
stuff.
how much is that? Because people should know about that. How much are we taking?
No,
And
it's
do I
best
get
if it's
any?
a surprise.
Yeah, and I think people are just chuffed to get free cash, to be honest. Keith.
No
You don't
matter
have to
how
worry
little
about
it
that.
is.
Right. What do you mean?
We don't want to get into the admin of it.
Right. Well, just quickly, if you do
And
want
it's gone up to $1 million.
Yeah,
I can
well,
announce that right
stop.
now.
You can't keep saying that the money's... Okay, don't worry about it. Once you've filmed the video of you yelling backbone at your work, send it to us either via the Radio Hodaki or Big Show Instagram, Facebook or TikTok, or go to hodaki.co.nz and upload it there.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you're sitting there stewing on it, and an idea
You
is...
could have done it by now.
Yeah, forming in your head. I'll get my mates, and I tell you what we'll do. It's going to be awesome. We'll do this. Do it!
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Smashing Pumpkins there. You're listening to The Big Show. Hoity J, Minogio, and Keyzie, a mad bastard. Now, just a little bit of information for our listeners out there. We did a film shoot today, didn't we, fellas? Or a video shoot, I think it'd
was
be a
so
more
good.
accurate description, where the
Yeah.
whole team was involved, the whole of the Hodaki team.
I nailed it.
You did, actually.
Mate, there's a reason you were the 2019
Best actor in the country.
Best actor in the
Well,
country.
actor of the year, isn't it?
Actor
Yeah,
of the year.
best
Well,
actor.
it essentially means
Best
best,
actor
actor, of
ever.
the country.
Right, yeah.
I should bring in my my award, my trophy,
Yeah, you
Keyzie,
should, man.
and you can get your photo taken with it. Next to it, you can't touch it, but
Right.
it might inspire you to be better.
Oh, I mean, sure. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, one of the things just on that front, actually, Mogey, it accentuated for me the abyss between someone of your stature.
The chasm,
The chasm, yes.
The gap.
bigger than a gap.
Oh, right.
The snoz
Don't,
you know what I
Jase.
mean? In terms of someone like you, an experienced actor, winner of awards all over the world, and a young and upcoming little Keyzie.
Well, because I was standing next to you. We had
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
together. And so, yeah.
And that's why it was so stark for me, because I was looking at both of your faces side by
Sure.
side. I went professional, so good, focused, zoom across, shambles.
Well, I don't think it was that bad. I thought we were quite a good little double act.
And I mentioned this a little bit in our podcast outro today, but also, this whole idea about upstaging, Keyzie. And for
Right.
people that don't know what that means, it basically means overacting to sort of get the attention on you.
Right.
While
So
someone else is doing the lines. It's stealing the limelight, basically,
Was I
from
doing
your
that?
co
Well, it is, and to the detriment of the overall production. You know, the
yes.
overall production suffers so that you can bask.
In your own personal...
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, I had one line.
I'm so funny.
I don't think I had one line. I said my line. I don't think I really did massively upstage anyone.
Can I firstly ask you this question? Did you say your line?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, I sort of paraphrased it.
You rewrote it.
I put my own little spin.
rewrote
Yeah,
it.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that okay? in
No,
acting?
it's not
No.
okay.
Somebody's worked very hard on that script.
Wow.
Keyzie.
I think it was super hard.
They spent days and days on that, Keyzie.
You're going to get a few more jobs before you start bagging the writers.
Yeah, totally, mate. The sheer arrogance of it. The sheer arrogance. So first and foremost, You had one line, and you
never said it.
paraphrased,
Okay.
and you didn't say it.
Now, can I just return serve here a wee bit? Did you or did you not add a dedouge where there wasn't one?
Well, that was sort of all the creatives coming together,
Yes.
Right.
and making a suggestion to the director,
Right.
who approved it, and then it was carried forward. So there were times when Jase did say dedouge, and I thought beautifully.
Yeah, thank you.
And then times when he didn't. So in the cut, the director will have the option to either
right.
use dedouge or not use dedouge.
Thank you, mate.
But the director does not have the option to use the written line supplied to you, Keyzie, or the options you provided, because you never said the written line.
Right.
Yeah. You didn't give him that option.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up on the cutting room floor, actually.
Well, no, I'm pretty crucial to it. So my line was sort of like, "What are you?
But also,
who are you, Grumpy?"
But also,
And I think I pretty much said that.
but also, what horrified me was the face pulling while Mogey.
mugging.
It's called mugging. It's
Right.
pulling faces cross-eyed and tongue out the side of the
I
mouth.
feel like mugging
and
you right
stuff
now, to be honest.
You're like, what?
Whoa, and passing wind. And
Ooga.
it was just.
Right.
It's as your agent, it's made me really question my decision. All right.
Right. Okay. Well,
But
can we
some
just
good stuff in there.
can we just say, look, it was a learning experience. I've learnt my lesson. None of this will happen ever again.
Well, I wish I could. Yeah.
Right. I think it'll be good though.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Offspring. State of OA, fellas.
Hey.
How good.
No,
Pretty
not
good.
really.
Pretty good.
Still couldn't find
Queenslander.
Still couldn't find channel 56, Keyzie.
Why not? You
I
just
know.
put 5 and 6 on your little remote.
I didn't go up that high.
So did you watch the regular coverage? Did you?
Yeah.
Even though I was commentating on 56.
Well, it just doesn't. As I say, my channel doesn't go up that high.
Right.
What do you think of it, Mogey? Because I know you're a big Buckba League fan.
Buckba League. Buckba League, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, loved it. Loved it.
Blues
It was,
got a
I mean, it was
pants in it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it was a demolition. Actually, I walked out of here last night, Keys, and I said, I've got a feeling it's going to be a spanking or
Or the Blues
Or
might
the
get
Blues
up
will win.
and it'll be exciting. Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but yeah, it was the Blues dominated possession and I think territory, or that might have been square by the end of it, and yet they just could not get across the line. They did not seem to have any ideas in attack, and Queensland are just full of confidence. They play hard for each other. They're a bunch of backbones, and to me, New South Wales just looked lost, and I think they need a new coach because they are not inspired.
No, they're not.
The way that Queensland is under their coach.
It's the culture.
But
in
I don't know.
Queensland.
I don't know who they're going to get. Like,
No,
who do
there's
you
no
get?
one.
There's no one to get.
Well, Di Henwood messaged, he reckons Mick Ennis, who's a New South Wales, he used to play for them. He's a
I was
hooker.
speaking to Mick the other day. He's not interested.
He's not keen.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
That's
So
the thing. I thought Andrew Johns, but he's sort of part of, and he's part of the setup already. But he is a massive crybaby.
Yeah, I think he'd be more of a distraction. But, you know, what you were saying about them having the most territory, at one stage a graphic came up on the screen that said, play the balls in the opposition 20. New South Wales had 33 of them, which meant they were always down in try-scoring position. Play the balls in the other 20, Queensland had 6.
Yeah.
But were ahead by 30 points.
yeah.
So it's just,
They
yeah.
get in there and they score. And, yeah. But, you know, and also New South Wales had a lot of injuries, a lot of disruptions. You lose your half. Was it a centre or a fullback they lost?
They lost
Tommy
Tom Turbo, who's a fullback but was playing centre and is one of the best players, and also Latrell Mitchell was
And I've got a
out
question for you, Keyzie, and Jase, you'll be able to answer this probably.
Sure,
man.
mate.
Can you tell me why you lose a centre and you put a hooker in there?
Oh my God. I
Can somebody
don't know.
tell me that?
Oh,
Rather
That
than
was
moving-
just
That was
crazy
out the
to
gate.
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jase,
yeah.
who'd they put in again?
Oh, God, bloody. Who replaces a centre with a hooker?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who was
that
it they put
is
in again, Jase?
That
just
was interesting.
Absolute. And it just for
What?
me, epitomises the issues that are going on.
That's right. And
You
even
know
though,
what I mean?
you know, even though Cookie ended up scoring a try, that was really more of a, to me, it felt like a hooker's try.
And it was a fluke. It was him and broken
play.
play. Yeah. So.
Sorry, Keyzie, what was the question you asked me?
What was the name of the hooker?
Cookie.
And his second name?
What?
What was the second name?
Not relevant, Keyzie.
Cookie
But seriously,
relevant.
what a game. What a game.
Hell of a game, and it's all over. And I'll be interested to see how the Blues respond when it goes back to Sydney. I think they're going to get pumped by 50.
I think so too. By the way, tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, Waz commentary. Join
Waz.
us.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you crazy bastards. If you're driving out there at the moment, just take it easy, by the way.
Yeah.
We are aware of the fact that we're a drive show, and a lot of people listen to our show while they're driving. In Auckland at the moment, it's absolutely piassing down, Mogey. So just take it easy. Yeah, no, if you're home a little bit 5 minutes later, what does it matter?
Yeah, well, actually, got a text come through here, heading north in a Hilux, and the rain is massively shutting us down with road closures left, right and centre.
Yeah, no good, mate.
So,
good.
No bueno. Bit more rain.
Yeah, good times.
Hey, what are you guys up to tonight, by the way? Just quickly, because I've got a big night planned.
What am I up to tonight? Go home, hang out with the missus and that.
Gym?
Done gym today.
Oh, nice.
Done it.
What about you, Jase? Are you back at the gym?
Yeah, mate, hard.
What are you working on?
Everything.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Yeah, just
the general
How
vibe?
hard are you going?
Oh, 4 hours?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I would have thought you guys would have noticed by now, but you
Why
know,
is your
It's
voice
making
changing?
your voice deeper.
what do you mean?
It's making your voice deeper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe, you know. But
Maybe you got heaps of testosterone pumping around
Yeah,
because
it
you've been
could be.
working out
Maybe
so
just
hard.
maybe the supplements I'm taking, that sort of stuff, it can have that sort of effect on me. You
You
know,
on the
but,
creatine?
Pardon?
The creatine?
Oh, yeah, mate.
The
Pump that.
melatonin?
Yeah.
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 Magnesium?
All of that, man. Oh, when I'm going for a snooze there, Keyzie, yeah, a bit of
yeah,
magnesium
nice,
to calm me down after a full-on session of
Yeah.
throwing tin.
Hey, Keyzie, have you had any issues with that guy at the gym who's bullying you?
No, I haven't seen him since.
Ah!
Well, he
yeah.
wasn't bullying me. He was just annoying me by saying things really loudly about how he's going to wipe the floor with someone and kick someone's ass
Yeah.
whilst curling in a very tight Minogue-esque T-shirt.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
listen,
backbone.
Keyzie, if it ever gets out of hand, mate, just give me a call. I'll come and sort them, all right? I know gyms.
What's up with you? Yeah, it's good to know, Jase. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Sweet. Hey, now listen, coming up, we did the Big Show, Big Poll today. We'll be getting into the final results and that in the next break. What do you reckon, fellas?
After that, can we do What's on Telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah. Oh, tune.
Gosh.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. At the very beginning of the show, we put out the Big Show Big Poll. Let's see where we ended up with it, eh, fellas?
The Big Poll.
The question, grandparents, yes or no?
And this was off the back of me having my mother come and stay and sort of spoil my daughter within an inch of her life and then leave, sort of leave us with the results there.
Yes.
And, you know, tantrums were had and you just got to, it feels like, honestly, man, it's like starting from scratch.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I think the issue we've got with this is we've just asked grandparents, yes or no.
I know, and we've discussed
We
this. and
talked to
sort
you
of-
about that.
Yeah,
Well,
you
no, it
should
wasn't
have
my fault.
Sort of broadened out the question a little bit more because I'll be honest with you, Keyzie, it's not specific enough, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because you did what you told me to do.
It was generalised far too much.
Did you just say just before 30 seconds ago, grandparents, yes or no?
Well, that's
what
because
the
that's
poll,
what the
yeah.
poll is.
I know.
what you
I
went
mean,
with,
which
yeah.
is what I put.
Well, what do we meant to
I
go
know.
with?
That's what we're saying.
That's
That's
what
what
the
you
poll's
put.
called.
Oh, you're saying that you started calling it that because I made the poll
Well,
there.
yes, that's right.
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
I
We
made
didn't
the
have a
poll
choice
there.
because then Pugs put it up on the Instagram.
Well,
as
it's
the
almost
Big Show
like
Big
it's
Poll.
Pugs' fault.
Grandparents, yes or no, so we had to run with it.
Right, well, the good news is the results are in.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Yes.
Unfortunately for us,
Oh,
still,
God.
the audience are in favour of not killing off all grandparents. So 77% of people say yes.
gone up.
77% say yes to grandparents.
Right, okay.
So
23% backbones.
23% say no, we hate grandparents. All of them.
Right.
Yeah. So
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised 23, but based on the question,
Yes.
which was not broad enough,
Yeah.
23% of people saying we should kill grandparents. There's something wrong with them.
well,
Yeah,
That's
totally.
not right.
well, you're the
Totally.
ones that put this whole question together.
Something not right.
But I
with
think you're
those
right. If we
bastards.
had got the question right, I think it would have been a different
Which is
poll.
a Keyzie issue.
No, it's not a
that's
key. I'm
right.
not like
That's
question
right.
guy. I don't like
I'm not going to
write the
judge people,
questions.
because of the answer to that, because that was a confusing, very
Question.
broad question.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is that,
the problem is not with the answer.
Yes.
The problem is with the question.
Yeah, because
yeah.
it didn't
But
really,
also-
it didn't really give people many options.
No,
And it
just
wasn't
honest
specific,
yes or
it wasn't
no.
specific
like
enough.
just quickly, if I could really make my case.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Black Crows there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening, and right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Really good, guys.
Thanks, man.
State of O.
Yep.
What's
What
the
about
state
it?
of O? What's the state of O?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So you're up to what time did that go till?
Mate, I
12?
couldn't sleep after.
Oh, but we were so high.
Bullshit. You watched it this morning with a
Keyzie,
coffee.
I've long been a fan. Queenslander.
Yeah, totes. Well, as I said yesterday, bleed maroon.
Oh, shit, yeah. Hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Like, great game if you're a Queenslander. Terrible game if you're a New South Wales fan.
Yeah.
Worst game I've ever seen a team
So,
play.
because I know that we talked about it earlier on, but that's 2-zip, yeah?
Yeah.
2-zip, she's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over.
2-zip.
The thing about it was, what was interesting, Jason, you'll understand this, probably go over Keyzie's head.
What?
Was that New South Wales had a ton of possession and, and a ton of territory, but they couldn't convert it. And that was not dissimilar to the way the first game went. They just did. I think they had such a disrupted team, so many injuries. They had an injury at the start of the game to one of their key players.
Yeah, one of their best.
They were never going to win it. But to me, it's just that that last 10%. They just don't have it. They never look like scoring a try. They look shit.
Sounds a bit like the Canberra Warriors game where Canberra were like, da-douche on the line for that first 25 minutes. And
They
just
look
didn't get any,
yeah.
just didn't have the answers.
Yeah,
So
but,
they can
but
get-
the
yeah.
thing about Queensland is to me it just seems like they want it more. Every single player just wants it more, whereas New South Wales, as soon as it starts falling apart, they sort of give up. There was a point there where Payne Haas got dumped onto his back.
Who's one of the biggest forwards in the game, by
He
the way.
is the best prop in the game, and that to me is not because that tackler did a great job. It was just piss poor intent from Haas.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
I think they just give up, man. And that's
Losers.
the thing. Yeah.
And at the end of the game, you've got guys that have been in the squad for like 10 years, Junior Paulo, lifting, tackle, penalty, dumb stuff. And then the Fox, the winger, Josh Adokar, punches someone when down 30-0. This is a veteran player.
in the last minute of the game,
Embarrassing.
comes running in and cheap shots a guy.
Yeah.
Just
Embarrassing.
absolutely, pretty bad. They've got honestly, man, they've got issues for many years to come. I think.
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
don't know who they're going to have as a coach.
That's pretty tedious.
What did you watch, Jase?
Yeah, I love a bit of league chat. I had to finish off this 7 degrees of ambiguity. It started off great. It fell off a cliff. And I thought to myself, my wife thought, should we just finish it off? Because there was only like an episode to go. It didn't really right the ship. It
Right.
never really got back on
Yeah.
track. It wasn't as shit, but it was still shit in the end.
Actually,
okay, good. So we're watching it.
I started watching something last night. We signed up to Amazon Prime. Started watching Jury Duty. Have you seen that? It's
No.
a show where one guy thinks he's on
Seen
jury
it.
duty, and all the actors, it's all actors and written. And so he thinks he's just having the wildest jury duty service
What channel is
ever.
that on?
That's on Prime. Watch Prime.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Yes, indeed. Muse there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show, and it's getting closer, boys. It's getting real close. Next Wednesday, a day in lieu. At the Empire Tavern from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Raising awareness for bowel cancer. A very important issue that we want people to be a part of.
That's right. 12 hours broadcasting live. Speakers on, beers flowing, food as well. Empire Tavern, which is in Auckland City. So if you're keen to come along and see not only Matt and Jerry live, Angie live, Greg Preble live, and the big show, then come down and help us raise some funds for bowel cancer in New Zealand.
Just on that front, by the way, Mogey, if you do want to make a donation, text Lou to 3493.
That's right. $3 donation instantly.
Have you done
Okay.
that yet, Mogey?
Nah.
Do you reckon you will? Or will you go do it in person on Wednesday?
Yeah, I like to see the smile on people's face.
Oh, yeah.
When you put it
Yeah.
in the bucket and stuff.
Well, when I'm putting it in their hand.
Oh, right.
And then I
okay.
snatch it back.
Yeah, go, ha ha!
No
Yeah.
money for you.
And then
Yeah.
you put it back and say, just
Yeah.
joking.
You know what I really like doing? Giving them $100 bill and then going, can I have change for that, please? And then they have to
$97.
97
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah.
Wow.
And it's like,
So you'd rather...
and
Can I get-
often they don't have the change, and it's like, no, I want $97. So
Yeah,
go
forget
back
it
in there. Otherwise, I'm not making a donation.
Yeah, I say, can you break this? Because I'm going to go and have a burn on Queen of the Nile.
Queen of the Nile, yeah.
Wait, so-
I need some coinage.
So you'd rather take 100, break it, ask for change to donate $3 rather than text Lou to 3493.
Yes, I would, Keyzie. But having
What
said
have you
that,
done? You haven't donated anything.
having said that,
At least we're getting back.
I've done the text as well.
I haven't done that yet, so I will do that. But if you're keen to do the same, text Lou to 3493 and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Well, hang on a minute. Why don't you do it now?
Yeah, just do it now. We want to see
Well,
you
hang
doing
on.
that.
No, you do it now.
There's plenty of time, mate.
I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah,
This
look,
is
I'm
live.
doing it.
I've done it already, so I'm not going to do it
that
now.
doesn't sound like... What is it? 3493?
Lou. 3493.
I want to see the evidence, Keyzie, because I reckon
And
you're
I
not doing
text
it.
Lou. And I've done that. You can see that.
I've done
That's
it too.
done.
Yeah.
Now, Jase, you need to do it on your...
I've already done it.
Well, bring 3493 up on your phone. We'll be able to see
I
that you've done
deleted
it.
it.
Oh, you deleted it, did you?
You tight bastard.
Mate!
I deleted it.
Oh, no, because my inbox was getting very full.
Your inbox.
Bullshit.
Oh, my God.
So,
$3.
Next Wednesday, if you want to see Jase make a live donation, come to the Empire Tavern, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. We'll see you there.
Hey, Keyzie.
What?
I'll make it $10.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go. That's your Thursday sealed off. Hey, listen, big day tomorrow, of course, the Friday throbber. Mogey, your plans tonight, mate? Rest up?
Yeah, mate. Bit of rest tonight, I think.
Yes, you've been a busy day, hasn't she?
It's
been a busy day, darling.
darling.
Keezy, I know that you're having your frozen pizza tonight. Good luck with that, mate.
That's right, ham and pineapple frozen pizza, then play PlayStation until my missus texts me for pickup at around about 11:30 I'm picking.
Right, okay.
Yeah, what about you?
You're going to do a bit of that nasal action too?
Oh, Ultravine.
Yeah, Ultravine.
I will actually,
Yeah,
because
good
I
on
do
you.
sound pretty nasally.
Me, mate, I got a lot on. I have a lot on, fellas.
You're going to have
So-
cheese balls, go home, have dinner, watch something weird on Amazon Prime,
And then go to bed. Yeah,
How are you sleeping at the moment?
very badly.
Cool.
But listen, thanks for listening to the show. Check out the podcast. Check out the Instagram account. Until tomorrow, we'll see you later.